Welcome to Behind the Business Scene, presented by Amato Media, and your host, Ryan Amato.
Hey, I wanted to talk today about keeping it positive. If you follow anything that I do on social media, you can generally see 99.9% of the time it's about being positive. Now, owning a service business, like any of you guys and girls out there know, that sometimes you run across people who just aren't the same way as you. They're just not nice people. And you want to do everything that you possibly can do to get that job done, project done, get their hair done, whatever type of business that you have, a restaurant. I'm sure that you guys run into some very unique people. So what do you do when it happens? The unfortunate situation is that I spent a good couple days the end of last week and the beginning of this week training and teaching that to some of our newer staff who, when these people come along, like to rile everybody up, like to be negative. And some people feed on that, boy. Now myself, you can make a choice. You have a choice. Do you want to feed in that negativity and keep it going and just eat it up, like a good steak dinner? Or you want to take my approach is stay above line, stay professional, do everything that you can do to make things good, or cut them off. You have to cut them off. You can't beat your head against the wall trying to deal with negative people in your life. Boy, just take a look around at everything going on in the world. As far as, when the elections were happening, all the negativity, just imagine what you can do if everybody would get together, as one and stay positive. You can get so much done. I also truly believe in karma, and, we can make hard decisions when for instance, if a job goes bad. Now, you're going to have jobs go bad. You're going to have a dinner that wasn't good or somebody's not happy with. You're going to have a haircut that somebody's not thrilled with. Do you only think about that one? What about the hundreds and thousands of other dinners that you served, or other jobs that you've done, or other haircuts that you've done? You can't forget about all that good stuff. You worked hard for that good stuff. Don't forget about it. But why do we just really just dwell on that one bad thing? I guess it's human nature. But so I try to teach our staff to stay positive. There are good things coming right around the corner, right after you get that bad one out of the way. There's only so much you can do. You do the right thing. You do what we do for every other job. It's amazing that, 9 times out of 10, people love what we do. You'll look at some of the reviews. They're crazy. They're amazing. People, make the guys and girls lunch and dinners and give them gifts and tips. And it's just, it's an amazing outpour of love. And then you could send the same person with the same paint and the same attitude to a different person's house, and it's like chaos. They're just not happy with anything. They're miserable. They want to bring anybody into it in their misery that they can. There's nothing that you can do about that, guys. There are miserable people out there. Miserable people in prominent positions throughout your community, throughout the world. Sometimes, it makes you shake your head and what kind of world is this? But my point of view is to eliminate those people. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it to put all your effort into trying to turn somebody around who is totally negative and miserable. It's not going to happen. They weren't that way before you arrived. They were that way before you arrived. You didn't just automatically create that. And sometimes people just aren't a good fit for each other, either on our end or on their end. and it's a good thing for them to go find somebody else, or for us to terminate that relationship and move on. So the tip of the day is just don't take it personal. Other people's reactions are usually not about you. They're usually about them. So keep it positive, move forward. Not everything is going to be roses and sunshine every day, because you're going to run into these people. Just go about your everyday life. I mean, you go to the store, go to Target or Walmart, and I'm sure you can think of an instance when you saw somebody yelling at the cashier or somebody pissed off about something. You don't want to live like that. You want to be above all that, and move on. Stay positive. So my lesson to my team this week was keep it positive. Don't let people bring you down to their level. All right. Let them move on to somebody else. Let them make somebody else miserable. For us on my end, my big mistake was in this regard. When I was out doing in the estimate, this person complained heavily about the last painter that was hired to do their work. Even though I looked around and didn't really see anything that looked bad to me, that's a complete red flag. I mean, certainly, yes, there are some bad contractors out there, but when you start complaining about everybody, usually you're going to be complaining about us too. So keep it in mind, contractors, if you're out there, listen for unrealistic expectations, unrealistic timeframes, unrealistic expectations as far as preparation. You know what you can do. You can't take something that is completely horrendous and make it completely beautiful and brand new for bottom dollar pricing. We all know that. Well, I shouldn't say we all know that. Most professionals know that. But again, keep it positive. Move on. Go outside. Enjoy the snow. Enjoy the good things in your life. And things will come your way. Good things.